Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Gold Rush the Game. I am your digger, excavator, and gold mine painter. Renovate, and today guys, we are already on day 12. And we got some pretty good gold going on. We got 55 ounces, almost 56 ounces, and we got a little bit of magnetite left over. But yeah, we're on day 12. We got 9 days until it becomes fall time, otherwise known as autumn. And you can see here we're just kind of digging away at this hole, and something unforeseen happens. And I think, actually, I don't think it happened here, but anyways, this is one of our first clean outs. So this is at 6 o'clock at night, and we're going to go ahead and do a clean out. Now we're slowly digging our way back towards where the wash plant stuff would be, like the tier 4. And then we're going to move on over into a different section. But for here, we got 5 buckets. And we're going to go ahead and get these things washed. And, you know, we're looking for about 100 magnetite, which will give us right around 8 ounces of gold. And you can see here we get right around 109. So that should be about 8 ounces of gold. That's my goal, is to get around 8 ounces of gold. So if I do, you know, like six to 7 buckets, that will give us right around 50 ounces, a little bit more sometimes. And that's my goal with this mobile wash plant, is about 50 ounces. So you can see we started at 55, so we'll see what we end up with. We're going to put some of these buckets back. I do have one of the workers, and he does switch the buckets out now. And so I think he switches out 2 buckets now, which is great. So yeah, you can see there we got a 7-ounce bucket, almost an 8-ounce bucket there. And we're just going to keep washing these down. We're getting pretty good gold if you watch the number. The quicker it goes up, means there's a lot of gold in that bucket. There's about the same amount on that one, 7.79. So pretty consistent, which is good. I think the hole that we're digging in actually has about 300 ounces total in it. And that's only if you had like a really good wash plant and you're capturing all the gold. For some reason you just don't get all that. So there's a 9-ounce bucket. That's an awesome bucket. That might have had like a little nugget in it. So we're already up to it, like 85 ounces. So we already got 30, and we still have 2 buckets left. This one's going to give us, what's that, 7.88. That's an excellent bucket. So yeah, that gets us up to over 90, and this one is moving really fast. So this one must be a pretty good bucket as well. This one's going to give us hopefully more than 99. No, we got 9.4. So we're at 98 ounces of gold. So we're going to take this back to smelt it. First, we're going to put our magnetite in here and see how much magnetite we got to get. That gives us about 2,000 magnetite. So that's going to give us an upgrade, hopefully. And right about now, I thought something happened here, but maybe it doesn't. I like when we get these little loading screens, or loading screens, and you can see off the edge of the earth, which is kind of cool. But yeah, we're going to go take this back, and I don't think that we actually sell this gold. I don't remember. But I did want to check the prices of this stuff. We're getting into autumn, so some of the prices on the equipment should start going down. The closer we get to the winter time, the prices start to go down because more people tend to try to wrap up their seasons towards the end of winter. So yeah, we're going to take this back. Nothing changed, but when I did get back in the following morning, I got a big blowout, a big fire. You can see all the sparks flying. I called the police department, I called the fire department, but guess what? Since no one lives in this town, no one showed up, so I had to take care of it myself. And so we're going to put these gold buckets here. I didn't get a full clean out. I think I only got 5 buckets, or maybe 4 buckets total, which is fine. No, we did get 5 buckets. So that should be 5 bucket clean out instead of 6. And then we're going to have to get a freaking engine, or not an engine, but a motor for our mobile wash plant. So we're going to disconnect our gasoline here so we don't like crash it and then we get a big explosion. We got sparks flying, you know, so we don't get sparks and gasoline mixed together. I'm going to go over here and clean this out. So we're at 75 ounces. The reason that we have 75 and not the 98 is because the guy that owns the property took it. That's usually what happens at midnight. It's a thief in the night. He steals all our money, whether it's gold or cash, but he prefers the gold. Some people have asked, is it better to do the gold or is it better to do the cash? It's kind of a toss-up, really. I mean, it's a risk type thing. So If the price of gold is going down, let him take the gold. But if the price of gold is going up, then you'd probably want him to go ahead and take the cash, right? At least in my opinion. So I kept it because the price of gold was actually going up. So we're going to pour this in here. We started at 75 ounces. We'll see how many we get here. It should be a pretty good washout. If you notice, we still have our 2,000 ounces of magnetite. So there was an 8-ounce clean. And you can see our magnetite count's really high, 133. That's pretty high. So we should get some pretty good gold out of this one, which is cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we're getting pretty close to winter time. Stuff's starting to break down now because we've been using it night and day. I don't sleep at all in this game. I just go right through it. I just keep playing and playing and playing. So I'm constantly getting parts, and that's why some of our stuff's breaking down. So yeah, there's another 100-ounce magnetite, and so we are already at 105 ounces. So that's a 30-ounce clean out, only on 4 buckets, and here comes the 5th bucket. We'll see what this one gets at here. We're up to was it 11% magnetite. So there was 7.5 ounces of gold in that, and this last one here, we'll throw those back in there. It doesn't look like that's not going to have very much magnetite in it. You can see our 11% never went up, so that wasn't a really good. A 9-ounce bucket of gold. That's awesome. So we almost got 50 ounces out of 4 buckets. 5 buckets are about, yeah, 4 buckets. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to take the magnetite back, and right about now, yeah, that's what happens. I lose my front tire. Yeah, flat tire. And you can see it's not only flat, it doesn't even want to turn. Go figure. Stuff starts breaking down when you start making money because they know that you're going to be able to spend the money to fix it. Screw them. All right, so we got to get the right bucket, put it in. We're going to throw this back in there and get all the magnetite. And excuse me, I had a sneeze there. Man, we're going to take this back, take the truck back. It's a long drive, but I'm going to put this in here, and I think we're able to buy one of the upgrades. Now, this is gold loss reduced. This is smelting cost reduced. So we take the smelting or gold loss reduced, so we don't lose as much. We're down there at the end where it says gold losses. Usually it's about 10%. Now it's only like about 5%. So yeah, we leave them with about 38 ounces of gold. Then we kind of play around here and wait and wait and wait and wait, and then finally we end up getting our gold nugget. We take our gold nugget back. You can see that we have $25,000 in cash. And we're going to start hoarding the cash because we're going to start working our way towards the winter time when we need lots of cash so we can buy stuff at the end of the season, so we can eventually start making a lot more gold than 50 ounces per clean out. So we're going to take this to the bank. I have to get a new front tire. Tires aren't cheap either. They're about $500 a piece. You can see we pull in here. We're going to go ahead and jack this bad boy up. If I get the jack out of the car, I'll throw this underneath here, jack that bad boy up. We're going to get a picture of this. Snap with the red tire. That's right. I took a screenshot of that. It might be a thumbnail. I don't know eventually. But yeah, you can see it's about $500 a tire. If I buy it from my, oh yeah, we got to buy one of these too. Yeah, and that's $1,700. And that's an expensive piece of equipment. And it goes out a lot. I mean, it goes out quite a bit. So it might be worth our time to get the reinforced one. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to change our tire. This was basically an episode of stuff breaking down, and we're going to have some of those days where just everything breaks down at once. So we put the tire back on. I feel like a NASCAR guy. If only I could do it in like 10 seconds, that'd be cool, but we can't because it's just me and I don't have a team. Because nobody in this town wants to help out, ever. So we're going to get our jack back, put it in the back, put the tire there because I really don't care about the tire. I don't want to take it back to the base. I don't know why I did that. And we're going to go ahead and go to the bank. But yeah, guys, this is going to be today's episode. Hope you liked it. If you did, smack the like button. Hit that subscribe button. And I will sell all my gold to the bank so that we can get some money. And that's going to be it, guys. $150,000. See ya.